So the next product that I'm going to talk about is the TCA pill 10%. We also have this available in 25%, but what's going to come in your kit is the 10%. And really that's all you need. I've just had some requests for a higher, stronger formula, so we do have that available. But in my treatment room, this is all I use. I don't use anything more. You can make it stronger by doing multiple layers. So with this product, before you use it, you want to make sure the skin is clean and completely dry. If there's any moisture on the skin, it will dilute the potency of the formula. So unless you're intentionally wanting to dilute it for maybe somebody with more sensitive skin or something, you want to dry the skin, make sure it's dry. So you could even take like a 4x4 gauze, pat it down, you could use a fan, but this is coming in our steps. It's going to be coming right after cleansing it, after the microneedling. So you are going to want to just make sure the skin is dry. To apply it, I always recommend less is more. So you're not going to even use that much. You can fold your gauze square in half. A lot of times I'll fold it in half again just to give a little more cushion for it to absorb onto. And then I seal it over the lid and then just turn it upside down for about just that long, like 1-2 seconds. And then before I set it down, I always put the lid back on to make sure it's secure, just so if it got bumped or tipped, it's not going to spill. Then quite quickly, you don't want to be spending too much time waving it around because it does start to evaporate. You want to put it on the skin. So I'm just going to kind of demonstrate here, and we'll go through this more throughout the training, but you're going to go in slow, steady motions with some pressure onto the skin. And you're going to get some feedback from the customer as far as how does that feel? Do you feel any burning, any tingling? And you're going to make sure to go through and not miss any spots. So you might even overlap slightly, but try not to overlap, because every time you go over a second or third time, you're going to increase the strength. And then if they're like, oh no, I don't feel much, or maybe just like barely anything, I'll go ahead and do a second pass, and I will go the opposite direction. Again, slow, steady passes with a lot of pressure. Not like crazy pressure, but I do push into the skin. It seems like it gives a better result. So, and it shouldn't be dripping or you lose control. By using the 4x4 gauze square, it does save from it dripping into sensitive spots, because you don't want to apply this to the mucous membrane on the female inside the vagina area. You also don't want to get it on like the tip of the penis if you're doing a men's bleaching. It's only good to put, my rule of thumb is if the skin can grow hair, so like on your labia lips, on the anus, you can use the chemical peel. But if the skin doesn't grow hair, so like those inner lips or the labia minora, you don't want to put the TCA peel on there. And then when you're done, you can kind of throw your gauze away in the trash.